Hello everyone, this is B. Wendy Jackson. Today is a lovely Tuesday. The weather is beautiful. It's such a gift to experience sunshine and a walk. So let's walk and talk. I just came from the Living Well Network mental health breakfast, and the focus was on veterans and suicide and how we can be a part of reducing the stigma, being educated, how to acknowledge the humanness of and just how to view human suffering through the lens of empathy and not through the lens of checking boxes. There's so many takeaways as I heard the story of Tom Voss and his awareness, his experience as an Army vet. And there's such a need for more compassion. I just want to make sure that that is not a snake. Is that a snake? Nope, it's a stick. Okay, good. So, the brain was designed to see a stick and think it's a snake. So, I have not, by the time I went to the conference, because it was at 8 a.m., I know you're probably laughing at me. It's okay. I like to make people smile. By the time I went to the conference, it was 8 a.m., and so I had plans to do my walk. So, here's how two ways, when you are on a journey, for me, I'm on a healing protocol. I'm on a healing journey, not just weight loss, but healing from the inside out. And I have to be intentional. So here are a couple ways of how I was intentional today. Number one, I packed my breakfast. I was intermittent. I knew I would be intermittent fasting until 10 or so. I knew that I was not going to eat the breakfast at the hotel, at the event. And so I packed my lunch, which was homemade, low carb pancakes, has no flour, no sugar. And then I packed some beef bacon and bacon along with it. And I had my coffee. And I also, the second thing I did, I put my tennis shoes, my sneakers, in my vehicle. Number one, I knew that because I wasn't going to eat, when I got hungry, when I break my fast, I had my food that I could enjoy in the car. And I also knew that when I left, because my clients are scheduled later on in the day, that I will go to the pavement. I will go to a trail and get my steps in and move my body. And I'm fully dressed. I didn't bring change of clothes. The most important thing is give me some shoes. Give me some sneakers. By the way, y'all, I need some new sneakers because these sneakers have some miles on them, okay? Anyways, so the overall thought I want to share with you, there's so many things, but the overall thought I want to share with you is the power of saying no and the freedom that it brings. So Titus 2:11 to 14, I may not say it verbatim, but it talks about how the grace of God has been appeared to all people, offering salvation. And that grace teaches us to say no to ungodly living, unrighteousness or godlessness, and also teaches us to say no to lustful pleasures. Let me tell you something. As someone who was a food and sugar addict, that, my friend, is a lustful pleasure. And couple examples of how liberating it is. It's so liberating and empowering to go to an event and the server brings me a plate of hash browns. I don't know what else was on the plate. It was breakfast, but I didn't cook it. I don't eat potatoes, right? I don't eat, I am on a low carb, high protein for my healing. Let me cross this road quickly. Thank you. Make sure I'm safe. All right, so now that I've crossed the road and aware of my surroundings, which I'm safe, I knew that I'm not going to eat potatoes. I don't eat potatoes. There's a lot of things I don't eat, and I focus on what I feed my body, and I feed my body with food as fuel. So for me to be able to say, no, thank you, and not be awkward because other people were clank eating their plates, right? There was another event I went to No. Recently, I hosted married couples in our home, and I was surrounded by peanut butter cookies and muffins and donuts that looked so interesting, right? So interestingly good, and pasta salad and beans, cowboy beans. I was surrounded by this food, but I wasn't tempted. It didn't even affect me. I was unbothered, and that's how I know healing is happening. And whom the Son sets, that's how I know that freedom is happening. And whom the Son sets free is free indeed. So when I tell you I live by the scripture, 2 Corinthians 12:9, that his grace is more than sufficient for me, because God's grace is teaching me to say no. To say no, it's not even worth it. And somebody would ask me, in this season of my life, more than 87 pounds released, I'm focusing on releasing inflammation. I'm focusing on healing from the inside out, which allows me to glow, right? Which allows me to stand out, because I pray that people see Jesus in me more than anything in the world. But I'm really excited that I'm at a place in my life where I'm unbothered. You could tempt me with almond joy, I'll still say no. You could tempt me with Snickers, I'll still say no. You could tempt me with coconut cake, I'll still say no. Because I know and I believe, and I'm so grateful that God's grace teaches me to say no to unrighteousness, to godlessness, and to lustful pleasures. Anyways, this is B. Wendy Jackson coming to you live Tuesday, April 8th. Whenever you hear it, it's still relevant. Whatever journey you're on, I want to encourage you. Don't stop. Don't quit. One step at a time, one meal, one bite at a time. And find you an accountability partner. Get you a community. Get you somebody who believes in you. Don't get away from the people that tell you, girl, what you doing? Why are you doing that? You can't do this. Get away from the negative, the naysayers. Get you some folks who believe in you. I do. Have a wonderful day on purpose. Bye, y'all.